Everybody, welcome on in. We are excited for this class today. It's going to be a great class. We are going to talk about some amazing things. AI prompting is a big deal right now. And so we're excited that you're just going to sit down with us, take some time, hopefully come away with something incredibly valuable. What we want to do here at Renown Mortgage is empower you and equip you. So before we jump into the class here, I am here with our awesome CEO and founder, Justice. How are you doing today, my friend?
Doing great. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for taking some time to invest in your business. And we hope that what we're bringing today is a value you can see what things are going to do to improve your situation for your business in 2026. Really, we want to come from a place of contribution and adding value to your business, not just having a handout for, hey, what can you do for us? But how can we partner with you in your business? And hopefully, this is really valuable for you guys today.
I am so excited to jump on with you here and talk to you a little bit about kind of our series of what we're doing this year. We're really excited about called Consistency Wins, the 2026 AI blueprint for making it glow, but growing your real estate business. We're so excited to partner with you. That is really my job. My job as a part of Renown is to connect with agents, CPAs, and really help you thrive utilizing AI, utilizing technology and the latest marketing strategies. It's what I love to do. And so I'm really excited that you were able to jump on and join with us today. Today, I'm going to talk to you about something that I think a lot of people are facing and a lot of people are struggling with. They have someone that told them they absolutely need to get on board the whole AI train. They're very excited to do it. They had a niece or nephew hand them the phone and say, hey, this is the greatest thing in the world. You could do all of this stuff with ChatGPT. Or you opened your mail and you were absolutely told the next 15 great AI programs for you to thrive as a real estate agent. And I'm telling you, the most important thing to understand before you dive into those great 15 programs is to understand this and this alone. So the biggest question that people ask right now, that even if they are a seasoned AI user, here's the thing. Every morning you wake up in your email and you're going to discover that there's a new program that's doing something. I do things with AI all the time, write songs, write books, booklets, neighborhood pamphlet flyers, you name it, the whole nine yards. I'm currently, currently making movies with Sora. As you can see, I'm doing TED Talks now. In just a matter of minutes, I'm doing TED Talks or having lunch with my friend, and all of a sudden, a octopus is coming out and eating soup. He's now battling an octopus. How does that happen? Well, you are learning some of the most interesting things right now in AI that we're learning a lot of the most interesting things right now that we can do with AI. But the very basic foundation before we start getting into octopi and soup is the question, is it AI or is it me? And the answer is yes. A very common experience that people have when they're utilizing AI for the first time is the outputs just are not what they expected. And they're trying to get AI to do something to help them with their business or just to help them in their daily lives. And the outputs are constantly not as they're expected. And they want to know why. And the simple answer is it's just getting that input into the AI correctly so that you can get the output you want. So first of all, if you're the one experiencing this and someone told you, hey, you need to watch this video from this guy, Sean, he's going to help you with the 101 of AI input so that you can start getting what you want, this would be a great place to start. You're in the right place. It's a very common experience. And a lot of times when we're utilizing AI for the first time, or if we're utilizing AI in a new program, the ideas feel generic and templated. The tone doesn't sound like you at all. The content feels forced and maybe even over salesy. So it's like, this isn't what I'm wanting to give to my clients or my customers. Results require heavy editing to feel authentic. And that's one of the things that AI is supposed to help us do, is not have to do all that heavy editing and not have to do that extra work. It's helping, it's designed to shorten our time a little bit. So the good news is that's completely normal. There's a simple reason on why that happens. You're not doing anything wrong. There's just a small piece of information that is missing from the equation, and that is prompting. Prompting is the new coding. I like to say this is the way. So for those of you who are in The Mandalorian, you understand that reference. When we were told years ago, learn to code, all the X's and O's and the binary numbers, all the things it would take to succeed and thrive if you wanted to design games or apps or websites or whatnot, learn to code. Prompting is now the new coding. You can actually now design code by just speaking into your phone a little idea and then saying, I want this turned into a code, or I want this turned into the code for a game. You can now create your own little hand games. I mean, that is what is happening right now in real time. And that's why I say, if you wake up every single morning, there's just a new app out, there's something new out. AI is developing so quickly, but the core foundation for what AI is based on is still how we prompt it, how the information that we put in goes, so that we can get the output that we're looking for. So someone grabs their phone because they were told on the internet, or they were told at an office meeting, ChatGPT is the way of the future, or AI is the way of the future, and I've got to start using this, and it's going to change how you do Facebook, it's going to change how you do Instagram, and I'm here to tell you that it absolutely will. But what you put into it is going to have everything to do with what you get out of it. Give me a Facebook post. I need a marketing idea. The challenge with that is just that sentence alone. It's generic content that could come from anybody. It could be about anywhere. There's no personality to it. There's no context. There's no connection to your actual business. So what you want to do is what we call a guided prompt, or a database prompt. So you're going to tell it, I want you to act like a thoughtful real estate coach. This week, I spoke to a buyer and I spoke to buyers who feel unsure about the headlines, but still want to move forward. Help me share one helpful, encouraging thought, not a pitch. Keep it grounded, keep it human. Or you could say something like, I live in the Puyallup real estate market. I want to know some of the housing data right now for, what are some interesting things about the Sunrise neighborhood? And the AI will give you, it'll spit out all the information you want to know specifically about the Sunrise neighborhood there in Puyallup. Absolutely awesome. But then you want to be able to tell it, okay, this is a lot of data, a lot of powerful data points here. How can I take this and put it into a text and send it to my client who is asking about the Sunrise neighborhood? So I was specific about what I want to do with it. I want to turn it into a text. I want data about Sunrise, and I want it to be in a way that my client can understand it. Those three things are going to give me a far better output than just saying, here, give me some data about Puyallup. I got really specific. I got really granular about what I was looking for, and it's going to help me control my output significantly. The simple shift that changes everything. AI works the best when it understands the full picture. This isn't about the complexity. It's about clarity. So you want to be able to think about these points when you are doing the prompt. Who's it helping? Define the role. Are you a coach, advisor, storyteller, educator? Give AI a clear identity to work from. So you can even be as specific to say, I want you, for those who are in the real estate world, I want you to think like Tom Ferry. I want you to think like, just think of any of the great real estate minds that you want to talk about. I want you to think like this when you're giving me this output. Advisor, storyteller, educator, give AI that clear identity to work from. What's happening right now. So share the context of what it is you're doing. Right now, there's some market shifts going on, or there's some rate increases going on, or decreases. It's a seasonal trend. We're in the summer right now, and it's just a housing boom. It's gotten a little bit colder in the winter, whatever. Give it context for where you are, and even like right now, if you want to say, it's December 19th, 2025. So I want you to research data from right now today. And it'll begin to reach out and find data pieces. And especially now that AI is even doing deeper dives, finding relevant data pieces that are going to be in real-time data to help you with your prompt. What are you aiming for? So am I looking to educate somebody? Do I want to encourage them, inform them, inspire? Set some clear goals for what you're wanting this output to look like, because if it's an educational output, it's probably going to break it down in more of an outline. If it's an inspirational, it's probably going to break it down to more of a story form. And then also you want to draw boundaries of what you want it to avoid. So if you're providing, you're wanting to create a letter or an email for a client, I don't want this to be hypey. I don't want it to sound pressury. I don't want any jargon. You want to kind of set those guardrails up for what the output can look like. When you use these 4 points to setting up your output, you're going to get some great output when it comes to the data that AI is able to produce for you. So right now, if you're looking at your Facebook feed, and like I said, it's December right now, My guess is you're seeing it. You're seeing all of these photos that are out there right now of people in glittery jumpsuits with a lollipop. Why do they have that? Well, there's a prompt that has been going wild, and it's just I saw it today, and it was a perfect example for our time together. So the prompt is, everybody's got their photo, and they're saying, hey, if you want to do this prompt too, here it is. It's right here below. And here it is. Create an ultra realistic 8K Christmas portrait using a 55mm lens. Look at the detail in this prompt. Playful holiday lighting. This woman, or you could change the prompt to man, is in a whimsical candy cane themed photo shoot. Moving down facial features. So you add your photo to the prompt, and that way it will leave your facial features, in utilizing it exactly. So we tell it what we want it to do, what we don't want it to do. A white sparkly pant jumpsuit. I did for fun add myself to this. My wife said, no, you're not showing anyone that. Snowy ground, Christmas trees dusted, just all the detail you could possibly imagine. And I guarantee you, if you want to copy this right now and use it yourself, you will crack up. But utilizing all of that detail of telling it what it is you want, the colors you want, the feel that you want, just the overall dynamic is so highly detailed. The more detail you can give to ChatGPT. Now, you might think to yourself, well, I don't know how to write a prompt like that. Well, here's the best thing. You can just open up your ChatGPT. You could speak to it and say, I'm looking to create a prompt. I want you to think as a prompt designer. Boom. Now you've told it exactly what you want it to do. And that's what this person did. I want you to think as an ideal prompt designer, and then explained it. And then it just started, and then you can just start talking. I want to create this photo shoot style prompt. I want it to feel like this Christmas. I want candy canes. I want the lights. I want all this stuff. Can you design me that prompt? And boom, I guarantee you that's how this prompt came to be. So now this is an exact prompt that they'll be able to use in Gemini, Perplexity, ChatGPT, or whatever with their photo to get the wild, crazy outcomes that I wish I could show you. But again, like I said, my wife said no. So how do we use this going forward? This is a quick review. So what did they do in this? They said what they wanted it to be. What do they want it to be? We want you to be a photographer, basically, creating an ultra, realistic using a 55mm lens. So we said, this is what we want you to be right now. We want you to be a photographer. We want you to design this amazing photo. We want it to be a creative photo, all of that. Okay. So we said exactly the scenario. Okay. When you're using it more for business, who do I want it to be right now? A coach, advisor, creative partner. Define clearly what you're wanting ChatGPT or your AI program to be. Is going to be hugely helpful right off the bat. What's really happening in my business? So share the context of conversations you're having, challenges you're facing, opportunities that you're seeing. When you're using ChatGPT to build a marketing strategy or a marketing program for a neighborhood or a farming, just say it. Say, these are the things I'm experiencing right now. These are the things that challenge me right now, because that output is not only going to give you the feedback you want, but it will also give you the strategies that you're asking for. How do I execute this? Depending on what type it is, you can control the feel. So you can even do it. You can control the feel for yourself. Hey, right now with all the things that I'm asking you to do, I want you to be real encouraging. I want you to be educational, or I just want you to shoot me straight. When I was developing this program and this slide, deck, and I was putting all the information together, talk about this, one of the things that I always say to ChatGPT, because ChatGPT can tend to be a little bit encouraging, if some of you have noticed it, I say, if I come up with an idea or a concept, I ask ChatGPT to shoot holes in the boat. I want you to absolutely poke holes in everything that I'm thinking, push back, and I have pushback arguments sometimes with AI to make sure that I have validated my thoughts thoroughly, and it's not just a good idea that's not going to work because AI said, oh yeah, that'll be great, you'll be fine. I say, really, I want you to find gaps in my thinking so that we can make this thing absolutely perfect. And then again, what should it avoid to stay authentic? So if you're using this for your client, or if you're using this in your marketing and you want to just say, hey, listen, we're using this as a marketing piece. So don't do the sales pressure. Don't use the buzzwords that people aren't going to understand or generic platitudes. Really use this in just common English, use my tone, use my voice, use whatever, the output, so that make sure that whatever it is that they're reading, that it actually feels authentic. It's something that people would want to read. So again, you don't need to memorize complex formulas to be an AI expert. These 4 questions that we've got right here, they will help you get better ideas, better tone, and better results, right away, starting tomorrow. Better shifts, equal small shifts equal better outputs, and less generic. Boiling it down to what it is specifically you're wanting is always going to give you the best output. And this is how AI becomes a partner instead of a frustration. It supports your voice. It adds more color to your voice rather than replacing it. So I just wanted to give you that foundation for, I know this was just like high level, but I wanted to give you the foundation for some of you that might be struggling with AI. Really, the input is what controls the output. And if you want to go deeper, absolutely, I would love to be able to help in any way I can. Sean at renownmortgage.loan. Sean at renownmortgage, that's SEAN. Reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to set up a time with you to go over this deep. I know for some of you, the AI, you're like, I don't even want to touch it. I've talked to some people like, I just don't even want to go anywhere near it. It's ridiculous. And I would love and be more an honor to show you how to use AI as a thought partner and make your business far more successful. So again, input has everything to do with output. So I understand this is prompting 101. Here's a few things though. We are really looking forward to putting together some more AI classes that are practical, especially for real estate professionals, CPAs, etc. And then using like real live use cases that you can apply immediately, like this one we've done today. And then we want to help simplify systems for you. We have a great class coming up in January on putting together a 90-day strategy for those of you agents who are brand new or seasoned agents, and you need a little bit more support in what do I do on my daily and how do I take those daily tasks that I want to do and make them better. There's an AI solution for just about everything. And video editing. If you're like, hey, I got to do these reels all the time, I have no idea how to do them, I would love to help you with that, because that's one of the things we're doing. We're going to do a class kind of like the introduction to video editing. We'd be excited to do that for you as well, and then just be a part of your successful journey. That's what we're here for. So if you would like a copy of today's course and you want the slides to remember that, go ahead, reach out to Sean at renownmortgage.loan. I would be more than happy to get that sent to you. And also, one of the things we'd like to do is send our prompt templates. Now, if you request the prompt templates and you're like, what in the world is this? We've got some prompt templates that I've been working on, and they are living and active, so they're changing all the time. But we've got some prompt templates that are designed for the 3 stages of your day. A day where you've got tons of time and you're just like, I don't know what to do today. We actually have a prompt template that will ask you questions about what it is you want to accomplish in real estate today, and will actually give you the execution plan on how to do that. We have a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3. If you're really wanting to get after it one day, that level 3 prompt template will really help you with what I call that the massive action for realtors. And we'd love to get that into your hands and show you how to use that tool as well. So this is what I have for you today. Really, really excited. Thank you that you got to join me. Hope you guys have an amazing holiday, and we will talk to you soon.